Hey guys, today I'm going to do the unboxing and overview of the Focal Elegia. So the Focal Elegia are a pair of closed back headphones. So usually on my channel I do a lot of unboxing and overviews of different headphones, but a lot of them have been open back headphones recently. So for the audiophile headphones, usually they prefer open back because it gives a better sound stage, more spaciousness, more openness, generally better sound quality out of open backs. But I don't really have a good pair of closed back headphones, so I was looking online and looking at different options, and the Focal Elegia popped up because it sells at a massive discount right now compared to when it was first released. So yeah, we're going to look at these. So MSRP originally for these headphones were $900, but now you can find them online at Adorama and other places for about $300, and that's what I got it for, $300, which is a pretty substantial discount from the original MSRP. That's why chose to get these ones, and not to mention the fact that I already have a balanced pair of cables that I can plug into these headphones as well. I originally did an unboxing of the Focal Elexes and got some balanced cables for it, and yeah, might as well reuse them for the Focal Elegia. I think they use the same connections. So yeah, Focal, if you guys don't know, they're a renowned French company specializing in making speakers and headphones. And yeah, a lot of their speakers and headphones have gotten good reviews over the years. Now I haven't had much experience with their speakers, but I have had experience with a few headphones before. I already did videos on the Focal Elegias, which were my first pair of Focals, and then the Focal Elexes, both of which were open back headphones. So this is my first pair of Focal closed back headphones. So this is actually their first closed back headphone that they made, actually. So yeah, you can tell made in France right here. That's pretty much been my experiences. Actually, they make some really good quality headphones, usually handmade in France. So, and they're well respected by audiophiles. So let's take a look. Focal Elegia, like I said, got this for $300, so pretty nice deal. Discount from the original MSRP. I wouldn't have paid the original $900 for these, but $300, why not? Okay, so this is what you get. Some stuff inside the box here. So this one is Focal Listen Beyond. This is a manual, I'm guessing. Operating instructions. Okay, do I really need operating instructions for headphones? They're pretty simple to use usually, right? Yeah, so basically these are just common sense stuff. You know, don't put your headphones near open flames. Never leave your headphones exposed to water and humidity. I mean, these are pretty common sense stuff, right? Yeah, don't let your headphones on fire. Don't put them underwater, guys. Like, pretty common sense stuff, honestly. This is a user manual here, okay? So this tells you, okay, so Focal, you have just purchased a Focal product and we thank you for it. We do welcome you to the unique sound world for more than 35 years. Focal has been designing, manufacturing loud. I think they were a loudspeaker manufacturer first and then a headphone manufacturer after that. So I'm not sure which one they're more well known for these days, but I would say, yeah, traditionally they started out with speakers first and then headphones after that. And both their speakers and headphones have been, you know, getting high praise throughout the years. So I think they're equally as well known for speakers as headphones. And this is what comes inside the box and tells you about the specs. Impedance is 35 ohms, so it's actually even easily driven by smartphones. So I don't even really need to use my high-end DAP to drive this. I can use my smartphones to do it, as long as they have a headphone jack. But I have a USB-C adapter, USB-C DAC anyways. Sensitivity, so yeah, these are pretty low impedance, high sensitivity headphones. So yeah, you can drive them with pretty much anything. Frequency response 5 Hz, 23 kHz. 1.6-inch aluminum magnesium driver, it looks like. And comes with, okay, cool. So yeah, and tells you what it comes with. Okay, so that is pretty much it. That's just the manual, and that is all, I think, for the paperwork. All right, now let's look at the headphone itself. Oh, don't eat this, guys. All right, so actually, this funny. This carrying case reminds me of like a little handbag. Look at that. So like a little Focal branded handbag here, isn't it? This is a funny carrying case. It's like a little handbag type of thing. All right, just going to work with my Focal handbags. All right, it's interesting. Is this from this side? Okay, cool. So it opens up like this, and so you get so this is what you get. You get a 3.5 millimeter to 1/4 inch adapter right here. That's you know, most headphone amps take in the 1/4 inch, so that's nice to give you an adapter. And then so these are the normal unbalanced cables it comes with, but then I have a pair of balanced cables as well. So this one terminates in a 4.4 millimeter connector right here, so I'll probably be using this for my high-end DAP, my Hybrid RS6s, which takes in 4.4. Then for most other sources, I'll just be using the unbalanced. Alright, so here are the Elegias. So from the reviews online, they say that the Elegias, the sound signature is a little bit similar, or maybe just in between the sound of the Clears and the Elexes, which makes me excited because I actually do like the sound of the Elexes. I think they're very balanced, very detailed, very balanced, and overall I think the Elexes are a nice audiophile pair of headphones, good reference sounding ones. So I have high hopes for the Elegia. Yeah, Fabrique en France, that means made in France, aluminum magnesium, yeah, with the Focal logo here. It's pretty nice. So yeah, if it even comes close to the sound of the Elexes, then I will be satisfied with these. So yeah, you can adjust them like this, and the material's pretty nice. Focal headphones have always been fairly comfortable. Not as comfortable as Bear Dynamics, but they come close, I would say. It's definitely more comfortable in my experience than Sennheiser's or Audi's or Dan Clark Audios. I think the other one I was looking at was the Dan Clark Aeon X Close, and those were around the same price. Still, like these ones, they've been heavily discounted online, so these ones end up being even cheaper than the Aeon X's. But yeah, I think those are the two main ones I was looking at. I was looking at the Dan Clark Audio Aeon X Closed, and then I was looking at the Focal Elegias, pretty much around the $300–400 price range. And the Focals won me over because, first of all, I read some reviews saying that these have close to the sound signature of the Elexes, just in a closed kind of, you know, form factor, which means that the soundstage isn't going to be as much, but you're might have increased bass response, and you're gonna have better sound isolation, obviously. So there's benefits and drawbacks to using closed backs versus open backs. In general, open backs will sound better, but closed backs have their use case as well. And the use case for closed backs, you know, for most people, I think would be either for listening at home when you have another person that you're living with at home, like either a roommate or you're married, or you have a partner, right? So then they don't want to, you know, obviously don't want to disturb them with your music, so closed backs are good for that. And then for traveling as well, right? Now going outside, listening in public, that's when closed backs are useful. So those are the use cases. So yeah, and I also have balanced cables for the Focals anyways. So that's kind of what pushed me towards the Focals. And my experience with the Dan Clark Aeon X Open, I did a kind of unboxing and kind of tested out those headphones, the open backs. Yeah, I felt like I really like the highs on the Dan Clark Aeons, but felt like it was a little bit uncomfortable for me. And I also felt like I don't know, I think the bass was a little bit lacking on those ones. So I think I felt a little bit underwhelmed by the bass, and it was a little bit uncomfortable because it was just too flexible for the headband. But for these Focals, the Elegias, yeah, this is a really nice headband. Nice premium material here, and leatherette type of surface here. And yeah, overall I think these will be quite comfortable, and if they come close to the sound signature of the Elexes, then I will be very satisfied with these. So yeah, we shall see. And this is what the inside looks like, the drivers. Alright, and that's it for the unboxing, really. I will do a sound comparison, I guess, between these and give you guys my impressions and compare them against actually, I haven't done too many sound tests of closed back headphones. I think the ones that I did last time were the wireless ones. So I guess I can show you guys a comparison between the Bowers & Wilkins PX and the Sennheiser Momentum 4s, I think. Yeah, I think those were the best sounding. So yeah, a couple months back, I did a video comparison, like comparing all the different wireless noise canceling headphones, which are closed back, of course. And I found that the top two for me were the Bowers & Wilkins PX 7X2s and the Sennheiser Momentum 4s. So I think those were really the ones that really impressed me. So yeah, I just wanted to make a correction because in that video I remember I said that the Sony 1000 XM5s and the Bose noise cancelling 700s were just as good quality as the Sennheisers. No, I take that back. The Sennheisers were better. So yeah, I think the Sonys and the Bose just had way too much bass for me. Like the bass response on those consumer type headphones are just pushed up way too high. The Sennheiser Momentum 4s were way more balanced sounding, and the Bowers and Wilkins also sounded really good. So I think those two would be the ones I'll be comparing this against. Not entirely fair, those are wireless, but still, those are the only other closed back headphones I've done a test of. So yeah, stay tuned, guys. Alright, so now that I've tested out these headphones for a bit, I think I can give my verdict on the sound signature of these headphones. So overall, they're pretty decent. I like them. Now compared to the Focal Elexes, which I have, these are not quite as detailed or as rich sounding as the Focal Elexes, especially in the mid-range. I think this is lacking a little bit in the mid-range and the highs as well. So I prefer the Elexes mid-range and highs. But I have to say one thing is that the soundstage is quite impressive for these, because these are closebacks. Usually closebacks don't have as big of a soundstage as the Elexes, but honestly the soundstage on these are pretty impressive. They're honestly like pretty close to the Elexes, and the Elexes are open back, so that's already fairly impressive. So the soundstage is actually very nice on these, and yeah, decent amount of detail and clarity, not quite as much as the Elexes, but very decent. And the bass is actually pushed up a bit, I believe, on the Elegias. Maybe it's the fact that it's closed back, or maybe that's just part of the sound signature, but the bass on these are definitely pushed up more than on the Elexes. So I can't say that these are as balanced as the Elexes are. The Elexes are definitely more neutral, more balanced sounding. These ones, the bass, well, actually the Elexes do have a little bit of a bass push, but it's very subtle. The bass push on these are not as subtle. They're definitely more noticeable than on the Elexes, but it's not too bad. It's not like, now compared to the Beyerdynamic T1 3rd generations or the Campfire Cascades, yeah, those ones, the bass response is just bloated way too much. These ones, the bass response is definitely pushed up, but it's not like really bloated or anything like that. I think it's okay, but definitely expect a bit of a bass push on these. And that's fine. I guess it's for closed headphones, that's totally okay. I'm expecting a bit of a bass push on these. And yeah, I think overall, I like them. I recommend them. At $300, I mean, yeah, $300 or $400, I can definitely recommend these. If this was the original price, $900, $600 even, I don't think I would recommend them, but at $300, $400, yeah, totally recommended. Good build quality, very comfortable to wear, actually, and sound signature is not bad. It's like a neutral-ish sound signature, but it's got a bit of a bass push onto it, but I would say the mids and the treble are like definitely more neutral. So yeah, I would say that bass is emphasized, and the mids and treble are a little bit more balanced. Nothing pushed there. Maybe even a bit recessed, maybe. But overall, I think it's not bad. Soundstage is very impressive. Detail and clarity are pretty decent. So yeah, overall, I think for $300, $400, not bad. Focal Elegias. And yeah, I'm going to do a sound test now comparing these to the Elexes. Let me know what you guys think. Keep in mind the Elexes $700 originally, and they're open back. So yeah, these Elegias $900 originally, but they're closed back. So let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna roll the comparisons now, and yeah, as always, thanks for watching.